Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy IQ, and I am back with another video. I'm not gonna say a banger video because I want to get straight to the point. All right, I made a tweet on my Twitter, as you guys can see on the screen. If you guys are not following, make sure to follow. We are almost to 3K. But I made a tweet and it says, drop your honest opinions about the NBA 2K community. It will be in a video this afternoon. All right, when I made the tweet, I wasn't expecting a lot of people to really speak out, since a lot of people are kind of scared to voice their opinions based on how others would react to it. But I have been very vocal recently on how I felt about the 2K community, and I've also made a whole entire voice memo on my Twitter on how I felt. If you guys want to hear my opinion, I'll probably put it at the end of this video, but if not, make sure to go to my Twitter and check it out. But here are a list of things that people said about the 2K community within my two different tweets. And not only that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually speak upon what they wrote about, because it is very interesting. The first person we have here is Card Carried You. My man Card Carried You. Yes, he's in Carried You, all that. He said, everyone thinks that they're good at the game. Like, bro, you are not comp. If I lose half of your games, not saying that win percentage means everything, but if you have under a 65 win percentage and you're playing mostly parked, you cannot call yourself comp. I do not care if I get hate for this statement, and the community is toxic. Toxic equals attention. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest when I say this. If you are a toxic content creator, if you're a toxic streamer in this day and age especially, you will get clout. Look at the iShow Speeds. Look at the Kai Sanats. Look at the people who will go lengths upon lengths when it comes to raging, when it comes to cursing people out just for clout. It is nothing new in the con. We all know this, that if you're a goody two shoes, if you're a, oh man, good job man, you're gonna still have those supporters. But if you want the honest truth, it is the people who scream on the mic. It is the people who are negative, the people who will curse your teammates out if you miss a shot. Those are what people classify as entertainment in today's day and age. It isn't just the regular, I'm gonna watch my favorite content creator play. They want something to laugh about. They want something to relate to that is funny. So with Card's statement regarding win percentage, regarding toxicity, I understand where he's coming from, because especially now, if you don't have a certain win percentage, no big time content creator is going to want to play with you. If you want to play with a content creator or anything like that, not even some of your own friends won't even play with you guys, which is the craziest thing I've ever witnessed. The next statement and the next reply comes from someone called, I'm gonna call him Hearts2K. All right, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but I'm gonna call him Hearts2K. He said it's fun because all of the old clans are back and everyone is feeling the same again. Now, if you guys don't know, Carried You is back, DF is back. A lot of the older OG clans in the com, around 21, 22 times, are coming back. But my thing is, even though I brought back Carried You, even though DF is back, it is never going to be the same how it was in the oldest 2Ks. What made 2K different, in my opinion, which made these clans stand out more, was because we had the grind. Everyone wanted to hit legend. Everyone wanted to post content. Now you have people boosting to level 40 every single season, and the rewards, they're incorporating my team rewards in a my career setting. So it's like, if we want to enjoy the rewards that we worked our asses off for in this level grind, we're gonna have to go to a whole nother game mode within the game to even enjoy the rewards that we work for. So a lot of people have been complaining and haven't really understood the purpose of having my team rewards in the actual my career grind. But I understand what he's saying in the aspect of we're slowly moving back to the day, the age, and the era of when all the OG clans come back and you have to decide, do I want to grind for this clan or do I want to grind for this clan? I understand what he's saying, but in my opinion, I feel like it will never be the same again. The next one comes from someone that has been on this channel many of times. Shout out to my boy Electric Plays TGM. His statement was, I think the community is in a good position. It's good to see people's favorite clans return, but it has always been an ego competition more than people coming together, and that's why I've always noticed instead of setting up collabs, they'll talk more than put in the work. That is my issue. Now, collabs, egos, all of that. I'm gonna make that into another video regarding his statement when it came to egos. That's gonna be in my next video regarding all the egos in the 2K community. But if I'm going to be 100% honest, he is 100% right. Egos has taken over the comm, and you can see it in every single aspect. You go on Twitter, if you don't have the most Twitter followers and you voice your opinion on someone that's quote unquote known in the comm, you're a random. There's this new trend where if you go under someone's post and you type ratio, a whole bunch of random people are gonna like and retweet, and then that tweet is gonna have more likes than the original tweet, and you've quote unquote been ratioed. And that's funny to a lot of people. There's nobody willing to say, yo, I want to see you grow as much as I want to grow, because everything has turned from we're doing this together so we can build this community stronger to if I'm not eating more than you, then there's something wrong in the comm. Hey, look, I'm not gonna waste no more time. The next person we have is my boy WST Trev. Big shout out to him for finally making WST. I'm so proud of him. And when you come over here on PlayStation side, don't duck. I already see you get the PlayStation, don't duck. My boy Trev said there are too many egos and we are all trying to grow together. Why flex your clout? Now look, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like I told you, we're gonna get more in depth with the ego situation in the 2K community involving Electric, involving Trev with their tweets. We're gonna make that the next video, but let's just go quick about this topic. Egos are killing the comm. Okay, the more we have egos, the more that we disagree with each other, the more that we try to flex this man's followers over this man's followers, then that's just gonna make this community die even more. Because then it's gonna come down to, okay, why waste my time in a community where people feel like if you're not already established, especially in today's day and age, you are irrelevant. That is the biggest reasons why people are giving up on 2K. It's not really the gameplay, it's not this, it's that all these content creators want to make a name for themselves, but then it really comes down to all these other people they look up to not responding, not doing this, not doing that, because they're in their own inner circle, and if you aren't matching what they're doing, they don't have time to stop what they're doing, come to you, help and uplift you, then you guys can go back and on this grind together. It's not like that in this comm. It's, hey, if I bust my ass off by myself, I'm gonna continue to get this by myself, and I'm not gonna share my own experiences to help you as well get better, because you might slow down my grind. The next person to tweet was my boy Kyle Lee Jr. He said, you cannot win in this community. There is always someone crying about something. Like I just said, man, whether it's losing a wager, whether it's losing a series, whether if you don't have the most followers, whether if you're trying to ratio someone, there is always something new that people have to love and hate about in this comm. And I'm not here to bash 2K by all means. I'm grinding for a 2K logo, but I'm gonna be honest, as a content creator in the comm, and I'm not gonna say the best content creator, I'm not gonna say the most established content creator, at least being a little bit of a known content creator, one thing that you're going to face if you are ever thinking about taking this road in life is you're going to have to hear people hate on your success. You're going to have to hear people compare your success to others to see if you're even valid to be in a conversation. And that goes back to playing another role with the egos. Now, the next person who made a tweet was my boy Nba2k. He said the only way to grow in this comm is if you have an ego. No ego means no attention. Now, a lot of you guys on this tweet have been mentioning the ego situation, and like I've mentioned for the third time now, I will be making a whole entire video about that, but he's 100% honest. Ego equals clout, no ego equals humble, but slower success. Now, the next person who went in depth with their tweet is my boy Ops Carried You, aka Just Ops. He said, my honest opinion is that the community is not dead, and you're right, but the viewers and everything is not there. With YouTube videos, with Twitch streams, but that's just my opinion. And he's right. In this point in time, there are other games overbearing 2K's life. We have the new Call of Duty game that's just pulling numbers out of the ass right now. We got Fortnite continuously upgrading and upgrading and upgrading, and then now it's just like 2K is dying, this and that, and to be honest with you, it's really not. There are a whole bunch more new content creators in the comm that are trying their best to make the game very enjoyable. But the OG 2K YouTubers that you guys grew up watching, because they voice their opinion and say that the 2K community is dying, you guys usually hop on the bandwagon and just overshadow your own opinion on how you feel about the game just because someone more quote-unquote clouded said that the game is dying. The next tweet comes from someone called Don't Let the PFP Fool You. He says the 2K community is spoiled and they do not like change. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I want to tie this tweet with another tweet that I saw, right? And when I was listening to the tweet or reading the tweet, I was like, yo, this honestly might be the most true thing I've ever read, the most true thing I've ever seen. And this comes from my boy called Story of Chris. He said it's hard to make a new 2K content. If you're not making a mixtape, a build video, a face creation, or rarely made a challenge video, it's not normal. The community is getting better because it's been split. Oh, my fault. The community is not getting better because it has been split. Comp players are in the Pro-Am and 2K brought enough to satisfy most people, so who knows? So what he's basically saying, as well as Don't Let the PFP Fool You, what they're basically saying is that the 2K community has went from being something enjoyable to watch to being unoriginal. No one has any new ideas. No one has any new content. There is nothing to really say, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go home, hop on YouTube with some food and sit down and watch a 2K video. There was no one going home and saying that anymore like how you would if it was 2K17, as if it was 2K20. Why? Because everybody makes the same content. That is why me personally, I am not gonna sit here and force content. I am not gonna be here and then do a whole entire video if I'm feeling like, hey, this is not my right time. I have slowed down my content on YouTube personally because of unoriginal ideas. Everything that I'm seeing being done is what other YouTubers have already done. I've dropped a face creation video, I dropped the jump shot video, and we already know at the start of every new 2K there will be 4 to 5 videos that are gonna drop, and we're gonna go in the direct order. Number 1, best build. Number 2, best drippy face creation. Number 3, best jump shot. Number 4, best dribble and dunk animations. And last but not least, number 5 is the drippy clothes and a whole bunch of stuff like that going down that line. And now it just really comes down to, or a dribble tutorial. How original more can you be when every video that you possibly thought or think of has already been taken by another big YouTuber? And then you try to do challenge videos with the clan, and then you remember that some of the top clans or old OG versions of the clan, such as DF, has already done all the clan challenge videos. So it really comes to, how do you personally stand out in the comm if you don't have an ego, if you don't scream 24/7 like your eyes show speed and flight? How do you stand out? And that is the biggest reason why this community is fluctuating. And now the last tweet that I'm going to speak on in this video is from my boy Aiden Cariju. He says too many people make things about themselves and how good they are. When it is a casual environment, it is way more fun than it is nowadays. Now, what he's basically saying is in the OG communities, 2K17, 2K18, 2K19, 2K20, I'll even put 21 in there. When egos did not matter, when you saw a legend on the spot, you invited him to a squad to run with him. It did not matter if he was the top rep, if he had a crowd. It did not matter to you. You just wanted to play him because you generally enjoyed the game and wanted to see how bad you'll get your ass handed to you. You enjoyed playing 2K in the OG environment. But that is not the case anymore. You have to be clouded, and if you're a content creator, you have to worry about stream snipers, and not just stream snipers, people that will boot you offline for videos, people that will boost. You have to deal, if you're going on this level 40 grind and you're not home, or if you don't stay home from school, or if you have work and stuff like that, it's harder because guess why? You got people who stay home from school purposely to hop on 2 different consoles and throw lobs to each other for top rep. The community is not the same, and if we do not voice our opinions now with taking little to no effects to it, like if I don't get a 2K logo because I made this video, I guess I won't get a 2K logo. But one thing I'm not gonna do is just act like the calm is just natural, just act like there's nothing happening, that's it's a perfect community. I'm not gonna do that. I love the game, I would love to be an influencer for the game, but it is just not what it should be at this point in time. We should not say, oh, I miss the good old days. We should say these are some good new memories, but that's not the case, and that's not the road that we're going down. And until we switch that, I'm sorry I have to say this, 2K is dying.